Hey y'all, what is up? What is up? What is up? What the hell? What in the hell is going on, y'all? It's Friday, January 15th. We are 2 weeks into what I like to call the new America. Things are crazy out there. Things are absolutely crazy. The Capitol is on lockdown. Capitol is on lockdown. Who was that? First one. What? April? How you doing? April. This is actually the second broadcast of the year, but we're 2 weeks into 2021. How are y'all feeling about it, y'all? In an unprecedented move, the U.S. Capitol is on lockdown. Protecting Americans, protecting the U.S. Capitol from Americans. Can y'all believe that? It is webcast in the entire town. Yes, it is crazy. I feel like I'm living a dream. I feel like 2020 was like the opening act for 2021. I would have a much more dismal outlook on it if Joe Biden wasn't taking over the presidency sometime soon. Hang on, I got DoorDash coming in for my folks in the studio, and so of course my dog is barking in the background, so I apologize if you hear some of that in the background. But anyway, the U.S. Capitol is on lockdown. Guards, there are guards, National Guardsmen are guarding they're guarding the Capitol. It's crazy. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. There's some new and interesting details that have come out that are supporting my theory that Trump
is the kingpin of the child sex trafficking global network. And I feel like this QAnon thing was all one big ruse, just to get people distracted. I think Trump is the real deep state criminal. And I think that that's what Russia has on Trump. Yes, that is my theory. I'm not able to prove any of this. So keep that disclaimer going. As a matter of fact, let me do this before we do anything. Hold on 1 second, because we forgot one housekeeping thing. Here we go. Let me put this up real quick so y'all understand what I mean because I'm going deep tonight, y'all. Give it 10 seconds. Okay, y'all. Y'all saw that. That's my disclaimer, y'all. This is a broadcast of ATR Media. Anything that I say going forward for this broadcast is not necessarily the opinion of ATR Media or our sponsors or anyone else on ATR Media. But listen, Trump has been impeached again. Never in the history of the office of the United States presidency has an American president been impeached, not once, but twice. He is on his way out the door. It is like he is being thrown out. He's being thrown out of the Capitol. Can you guys believe that stuff? It is crazy. It's just a lot going on out there. Hey, good evening, Mike Kelly. Hey, Arthur Marion Nelson. How are you? Margot King. Yes, I think I'm onto something. I think that he is the mastermind criminal behind all of this stuff. I think he's the mastermind. Listen, what easier way to dodge your impending major criminal charges across the globe than to launch a campaign of misdirection? That's what criminals do. Listen, let me break it down into bite-sized pieces where us regular people can understand it. How do people who are cheaters and betrayers deflect their guilt? They tell you a whole story. They live the lie right in front of you. They live it right up in your face. These are pathological. It's a pathological man. And if regular people can do that, you ever had that? Ladies, you ever caught your man with a side chick? And the whole time he had the side chick like in your face and you never suspected it or anything like that. It was just public. That's Trump. This global sex trafficking thing has been Trump's secret dirty little secret side hustle. Now, here's why I think that. Alan Dershowitz, look that name up. Alan Dershowitz was just reported to be tapped for Trump's impeachment legal team. Alan Dershowitz was named by name in one of the FBI interview transcripts of the Epstein girl victims, the women that he had as sex slaves. He was named in those transcripts, and I covered that in one of my shows last July. It was that one show where the racist guy was like, she's a racist, because I called out New York City Jews. I said, New York City Jews, y'all are all over this Epstein case. They all over it, from Israel and back. They're all over this Epstein case. So now Alan Dershowitz, who's named, now get this, Alan Dershowitz, he's a Harvard professor, big time lawyer in New York and LA, but very, very popular in New York. He was named as one of the Johns. Not to mention in 1997, and I'll try to share that article in the stream before the end of the night because someone else shared it on my page. Alan Dershowitz wrote a whole op-ed piece for the LA Times on why the statutory rape age limits are ridiculous and they don't apply. He's been wanting to, Alan Dershowitz has been advocating to mess with young girls for 25 years, y'all. So now this guy, so Alan Dershowitz is named in the Jeffrey Epstein suit and the FBI transcripts as being one of the Johns, right? He was one of the names that they dropped almost emphatically. Now, all of a sudden, Alan Dershowitz is going to be representing Trump in the impeachment, in his impeachment trial. Are y'all starting to see a pattern here? All these men or monsters rather, they're all in the same clique. They're all in the same little white, wealthy New York City clique. They ordered. Remember the transcripts I read last summer where they ordering girls from France, literally ordering a container of girls that were 12 and 13 from France. Listen, this thing is bigger. Yes, Arthur Marion, I am dead serious. You can go look through my show archives on my page, look for videos. Yeah, and I think that particular episode I put up on YouTube because I got a lot of views on that episode. I dug down deep into the transcripts that they released in the Epstein case because they're still prosecuting Ghislaine Maxwell. But yes, Margot King says AlanDershowitz.com. Alan Morton Dershowitz is an American lawyer known for his work in the U.S. constitutional law, American criminal law, and for controversial political views. But yes, so I think that yes, he is an orange piece of crap. I'm not supposed to be cussing on my shows anymore, Julius. Julius has got me ready to cuss. You can't put the cuss words in acronyms. I'm going to be tempted to say it. But I think that Trump has been and is the ringleader, and I think that is what Russia has on him. Remember that child sex trafficking is huge in the Baltics and Eastern Europe. It's all over the Ukraine, all over Russia. That's where they get the women from. It's all over Eastern Europe, you guys. Is it any coincidence that Trump is married to an Eastern European woman? Come on now. No, actually, Rosa, he did not represent Trump last time. He had his whole legal team. All of Trump's lawyers have abandoned him. Everybody's abandoned him because they know this thing is huge. Listen, let me tell you, Liam Neeson has been chasing Trump in them Taken movies for the past 20 years. Y'all not trying to hear me today, but this is crazy. So Trump has been impeached twice, y'all. 10 Republicans voted to impeach. Let me read this story that came over on CNN. It's the members of Congress request an investigation. Listen, this is getting deep. So 10 Republicans, only 10 voted to impeach, right? So now those guys are getting death threats. Yes, death threats. The Trumpsters have turned on other Republicans. Y'all, the Republican Party is in shambles. All the way top to bottom shambles. They're now getting death threats. And what some of the Democrats are saying, Democrats are being petty. Democrats are saying now Republicans know how they feel. Because Democrats have been getting death threats from GOP supporters for the past 12 years. Because they've been threatening them since Obama. It ain't stopped. And it's gotten even worse since Trump. Like, it's gotten really bold. At least there was some civility and nobody was coming to take people hostage. Did y'all see the guy with the zip ties? He had a gas mask, zip ties. What in the hell was he getting ready to do? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, affectionately known as AOC, said that she was locked in a room with some fellow Congress members, and it appeared to her that they were trying to make contact with the insurrectionists to show them where they were. Can you guys believe this? So tensions are really, really high. It's really bad in Capitol Hill right now. Everybody is side-eyeing everybody. The 10 Republicans that voted to impeach Trump are getting death threats. They're afraid. I mean, all kinds of stuff is going on. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff is going on. That's it. That's it, Pearl White. It is the wealthy, the 1%er white man's game. Petty LaBelle. I like that. I'm Petty LaBelle. But yes, the Democrats are like, now y'all know how it feels to have to be threatened by these crazy ass people. Yes, they've been getting threatened for 4 years. So now the Trumpsters are getting a taste of their own medicine to understand what, because guess what? Democrats are not calling up Republican lawmakers to bully, threaten, harangue, and harass. They're just not. But why are Republican followers calling up Democratic leaders? Listen, let me tell you, say what you want to say about voting Democrat. We harangue our leaders. We don't go harass the Republican leaders. We try to get our leaders to fix it. We're not messing with the other side. So say what the hell you want to say about voting Democrat. We draw the line at just haranguing the other side. Nobody's trying to storm the Capitol. We are at least willing and have the emotional intelligence to stop at a certain point and go, this is not democracy. We can't just threaten people. We can't go kidnap people. We can't occupy the U.S. government and commit an act of treason. What's wrong with these people? I'm gonna show you what's wrong with them. As soon as I get some help back in the studio, I'm gonna put these pictures up and show y'all. Because guess what? I can't get over the costumes, y'all. What the hell? Listen, we gotta look at these. We gotta look at these costumes. But this is me. Is Trump the real deep state criminal? I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think Trump really was behind creating the QAnon conspiracy in an effort to deflect guilt away from him? I think the Department of Defense and the Department of Justice, not defense defends, justice prosecutes. The Department of Defense, I believe, is investigating Trump. I think Trump, Epstein, Dershowitz, all those guys, all those wealthy elite group, they're all a part of it. They all have been to parties. I think that Hollywood people and stars, they've all been to parties with models and drugs and sex and all of that. I think that they've been in the room where things have taken place. That is how they've attributed Hollywood stars to being a part of this global, sex, whatever. I don't think everybody participated, but I think that certain men knew that you could order yourself up an underage girl. And I think that this stuff took place at Trump's properties. See, where all this alleged torture and children and people being held captive, I think that stuff happened on Jeffrey Epstein's Orgy Island. Yeah, Bannon was his, I believe all that stuff happened on Epstein's Orgy Island at that Mar-a-Lago. Now, one of those sets of transcripts had the girl who he kept for like 2 years, had her put up in an apartment and just had her as the recruiter. I think that when he fell out because he claims Epstein was recruiting at his Mar-a-Lago resort, all of that's a ruse. Because see that the FBI was investigating Epstein all them many years ago. This is how you know that the QAnon conspiracy theory that was running around out there that said that Trump was supposed to be the savior and he was supposed to be the child global sex trafficking czar. All this stuff was happening like 2006 before Obama, in Bush's administration. They were investigating Epstein. This ain't nothing new, y'all. For those of y'all that think that this whole Department of Justice investigating the global sex traffickers just happened under Trump, wake the F up. They've been after these people long before Trump, and I think they've been after Trump because, listen, how y'all think he got so much money? He got the biggest bankruptcy in the history of personal bankruptcies. He did a little criminality. I don't know. Y'all not trying to hear me, though. I'm not trying to convince nobody of anything. They're blaming. Can you put that last comment up? They're blaming Black Lives Matter and Antifa. They're saying it's other folks, not actual Trump supporters. Every side blames the other. Every side does blame the other, except when the BLM protests were taking place this past summer. Democrats didn't say, oh, Trumpsters are out there the ones doing it. No, they said that there were outside agitators, and everyone on the left understands that Antifa is, it stands for anti-fascism, but they are the brute force extreme left. Every side has its extreme. Seems like Trump's primary base is the extreme. But the Democrats, just to be fair, they did say it was Antifa. Now, you don't get to also claim Antifa. If you're a Republican, you can't claim our stuff. Go get your own people. Get your own people. Find your own culprits. So, anyway, I don't want to belabor that point. Here's what I want to talk about, though. There are reports that are coming out saying that there are GOP Congress members who were in on the Capitol siege. Now, let me read this story for you guys. I pulled this from CNN, and it says, members of Congress request an investigation of the tours that took place one day before the attack on the Capitol. So one day after Representative Mike Sherrill, a Democrat from New Jersey, alleged that members of Congress led tours of rioters on a reconnaissance mission the day before the attack on the Capitol. 31 members of Congress sent a letter to the acting House Sergeant of Arms, acting Senate Sergeant of Arms, and the active Chief of the U.S. Capitol Police, asking them to investigate the matter. Democratic Representative Mary Gay Scanlon, one of the co-signers of the letter, confirmed to CNN that she saw groups of tours of people in MAGA apparel 1 or 2 days before the attack. Scanlon said she'd seen what appeared to be a tour group of folks dressed in MAGA attire in the halls, in the tunnels. Because haven't y'all wondered how the heck they found their way around the Capitol? They knew where the hell they was going, didn't they? They knew where they were going. They knew where they were going. Somebody had them. Scanlon said she saw a group of 6 to 8 people. Many of the members who signed the letter, including those of us who have served in the military, are trained to recognize suspicious activity, as well as various members of our staff. We witnessed an extremely high number of outside groups in the complex on Tuesday, January 5th. Listen, this shit is coming to light, y'all. Ivan, you had a question. You said, who's going to play Trump when they get ready to make the movie about this? Sure, you're right. Wake to Florida, Utah, Colorado, Kentucky. Up. Shades of School Days. Spike Lee, your director's chair is ready. Hey, I'll be glad to put it up there. But they said it says that the tours were unusual and concerning, and they were reported to the Sergeant at Arms on the 5th. The letter said the groups could only have gained access to the Capitol complex from a member of Congress or a member of their staff. Are y'all hearing me? 31 Congress members have written a formal letter to investigate the other potential Congress members who may have been complicit or in on the plot to overthrow the U.S. government. I'm going to say that one more time. There is a plot running amok in Washington, D.C. to overthrow the U.S. government. I don't think that the vast majority of Americans are understanding the gravity of this problem. We've never been overthrown. We've never been not overthrown. That's for sure. Nobody's been overthrown. We've never been overthrown. We've never had an internal, non-peaceful transfer of power. Oh, what the Comey rule on Showtime? Is that? Well, I'm thinking maybe you're saying watch the Comey rule. Okay. Yes. We've never been overthrown, y'all. We've never had the Confederate flag flown in our U.S. Capitol. There is a plot running amok order. Not only is that a possible breakdown in civil order, and half of y'all not ready for it. Y'all not ready. Black folks, we really ain't ready for it. I know I ain't ready for it. I gotta go grocery shop. I ain't got no groceries in the refrigerator. I ain't ready for it. If shit went down tomorrow, I got, you know, some ketchup and jelly, and it's over with for me. I'm just kidding. Somebody will take me in, but yeah, it's a plot, y'all. They try to take over the government. This is crazy. I want to move on to one more thing that has been bugging the hell out of me, y'all. It's been bugging the hell out of me. I want to get me one of those pictures up of the folks. A blind man could see that those brainwashed pro-Trump thugs had help from the inside. Yeah. They had help on the inside, y'all. This has gone farther and more deep. Not the meme of the week. Go to the next picture for me. We're gonna get that up later. That's not the right picture. Get the other pictures of the. Yeah, take that one down, and let's see the you know, just select it in the presentation, and then that it should bring up that picture for you. And then make it full screen. And you may have to hit the arrow back or forward. I'm sorry. I got, you know, listen, we black, I got volunteers in the studio. I got to show them how to do it. Teach them how to use the tools. You know, each one teach one. We got to raise the youth up. So, and just go back to the presentation and hit the arrow buttons over to just toggle between the slides. And that's okay if you're having too much trouble. There we go. Okay, keep on clicking. Look at these pictures, y'all. Yes, I'm directing. Yes, I'm directing. They're having some difficulties here. All right. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out later on. It's okay. Yes, I'm directing. This is what you got to do. We're trying to build a black media company out here, and you just got to let people, you got to make sure you put it into presentation mode before you, yeah, you got to make sure you select the right, there we go. All right, so then try one more time. We'll see if we can get these pictures up. I want to show you guys these pictures of the folks laying siege to the Capitol. Why did they come? Here's what I want to know. Why did they come in costumes, y'all? I want to know this. I'm gonna put this up here. I need somebody to answer this question to me. This question for me. Why did they wear costumes? See what you can get up there on the screen for us. Just get what we can, and we'll work on how to work the PowerPoint later on. Yeah, you just go into hit the little button at the bottom to go on the presentation. There we go. All right, now there we go. See, you just gotta work. We gotta work with our black youth, y'all. Look at this. What is this? Hit the arrow button, go to the next one. What is this dude doing? Now, please show me the guy in the ghillie suit. Look at these people. Do you guys see these people? What in the hell? Go, nope, not too far. Yep, go, no, go back, go. Oh, there we go. Look at his ghillie suit, y'all. What the hell is he doing? Why is he out there? Since Trump been muted, I've been having the best days of my COVID life. All right, J Max, I know. Listen, doesn't it feel like it was a huge thing? Somebody help me understand these costumes. What in the hell? I want to know. Here's what I want to know. I want to know, black folks, black Trumpsters. Is this your clique? This your clique, right? This is who you hanging out with. This is who you hanging out with? People that are dressing like this. Go back to the wall climbing one if you can find that one. People hanging out with that. If you see if we can get back to the wall, because you're gonna hit the over arrow button on the. There you go. That. What are they doing? He has a. Oh, we've lost it again. There we go. What in the heck is that? And I'm gonna show. I got a meme of the week now. You guys have seen that, you know. What are they doing? Why are they climbing? I do have a picture of Pookie. I don't know if I have that picture queued up. Do we have a picture of the one black guy standing in the middle of the Trumpsters? Okay, we didn't get that one queued up. We'll do that one next time. But yeah, they're climbing in capes with the American flags. Can y'all believe this? Julius Hall says the U.S. government is the largest gang in the world. They will stump out all that oppose it. Ivan says they want to get their Halloween on in advance. Listen, I just want to know. I want black Trumpsters to tell me, and listen, it's the Spider-Man. It's the Spider-Man with the flag cape for me. I got you. Pookie, they the real. Listen, these people are for the streets. These people are for the streets. That's all I'm going to say. I need somebody that's a black Trumpster. Tell me if this is who you hanging out with. Go, let me see the ghillie suit guy one more time if you can find him. I want to know. They chose those costumes, yes, because they white sheets would have been too obvious. That's it. Get that column. Get that one up there. Here we go. They chose those costumes because the white sheets would have been too obvious. Look, I just want to know if it's black folks that are y'all aligning yourself with these people. This is what y'all doing. This is what y'all doing. This is who you think is the party that's gonna welcome and do what's right by Black America. People in a ghillie suit storming the Capitol. I want you to sit there and think about that, black people. White folks in ghillie suits brandishing Trump flag capes, Confederate flags, animal skins. I can't get that animal skin dude. That dude calls himself a QAnon shaman. I need every ancestor in Africa to just come and whoop that dude's behind. You know, damn shaman. But here's the thing. That's the problem. I'm a black Trumpsters and I hang with them. Winning. Oh, you hang with them. That's what Julie Shepard says. Listen, I'm scared for you because let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's gonna happen to you, Mr. Shepard, by hanging with the costume Trumpsters. Your ass gonna catch a case. You gonna catch a case. You might as well go hang back with your black people. You gonna catch a case because guess what? They catching cases, y'all. The FBI is coming for you. The FBI is coming for you. The FBI is coming for each and every one of you. I was going to share some video tonight. Someone a hacker archived all the videos these idiots put and posted on Parler. They were on Parler. Thousands of videos of them just shuffling and shoving and squeezing and getting smashed. And you laugh now. You're gonna catch a case now. Quit gravitating towards the pipeline to prison group. These people, they're going to, not only are you gonna catch a case being a black Trumpster hanging with them, they're gonna enslave your ass before you go to jail. You're gonna be double enslaved. You better leave them people alone. Hey, listen, black folks, this is not our fight. This is not our fight, y'all. Let me get this up on the screen so you guys understand what I mean. This is not Black America's fight. Stay out of it. Do you understand? Black folks, stay out of it. Get your ass out that Trump. No, you cannot mount up with the posse and go ride on some liberals while being black in America. Now, it has made for that one black dude to be in like 1,000 memes. I'm waiting to see what happens because y'all know that the facial recognition software is racist, right? Because it don't be recognizing black skin. That's why we ain't seen that from the black dude, y'all. They're gonna drink the Kool-Aid next. Definitely a cult-like atmosphere. Keisha, it's not cult-like. It's just cult. It's cultish. It is a cult atmosphere. These people are worshiping Trump. These people think he's some sort of savior. He's none of them. He's just a racist. And he has invigorated and stimulated that old school white rage. It's old school white rage. He has stimulated it. He has invigorated it. And they look just like the lynch mobs during the Reconstruction era, except now they're knucking futz and they're wearing costumes and animal skins. Half of them need dental plans. Half the people in the crowd look like they were the primary target for Obamacare. Probably a good quarter of them were opioid heads. There is video out there. I'm going to try to put a show together that shows and loops together a lot of this video. Listen, there's video out there of one of the kids who was near the woman who got shot by the Secret Service. He was like, they were pointing guns. They said, stay back. And she just dove in first. This is one time when Karen's privilege did not protect her. Do you see the audacity and the hubris of these people? They are so bold in what they were doing. These are 5 dead. They said that one woman, now this is not funny, but I know y'all gonna laugh because I know how my audience is. It said one of the women who died was carrying a flag that said, "Don't tread on me." You know, that famous saying that, and I can't remember who did it, if it was Churchill or somebody famous in American history said, "Don't tread on me," right? So she had this "Don't tread on me" flag. They knocked her down and then they just stomped her and trampled her, and they said she was trampled on the floor next to her "Don't tread on me" flag. Quit laughing. That's not funny. I see y'all putting laughies up there. She literally got tread on next to the "Don't tread on me" flag. Y'all going to hell. Anyway, so yes, so somebody got trampled with she got treaded with the "Don't tread on me" flag, right? The Air Force Karen, she thought she was just going to dive in. She was so certain that she had on a shield of white privilege, and she thought that she was going, they shot her in the neck. They shot that woman in the neck. The kid that was with her, like right next to her, who like grabbed her when she fell, said, little Tammy says, "Yeah, well, I mean, like, why you?" Stuff is manifesting fast, y'all. Stuff is manifesting fast. Listen, she was carrying a "Don't tread on me" flag, literally attracting the experience of being treaded upon, and she was stomped to death. There you go, June. You think you can run and hang with the Trump people? They're gonna definitely tread on you and use you as the boost to get through the windows when they break. Then they're gonna blame you and you're gonna be the only one to go to jail. Y'all black folks, stay out of it. Stay out of it, black people. Stay the hell out of it. This ain't your fight. Let these white people fight it out. I'm tired. Get your Maryland cup if you're a Maryland alumni. Yes, I'm a Terp. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. And just watch and sit back and let them internally come. But they losing their mind, y'all. They losing their mind. You got Bill Gates trying to put dust in the air to dim the sun, so the sun is burning them up. They got an assault. The planet is turning on them, and they are losing their minds. They have been the predator for so long. Now the predator has overhunted. It's overhunted. Listen, they fighting in Europe. Look at Brexit. They mad at each other over there. The UK was like, screw you, European Union, we seceding. And then broke up. Then somebody got mad on the way out after the Brexit and set Notre Dame on fire. And then burnt the whole church. They didn't burn Europe's church down. They fighting, y'all. This is historic. This is conflict and a shift in the world's power at a level the likes of which I don't think we're understanding. Now you got a few little black folks over here in America. Listen, I'm not super excited about Joe Biden. I'm happy to see Kamala Harris in there. But I don't know. Let me tell you, I expect Joe Biden to do what Joe Biden is going to do, which is whatever a 70-something-year-old white man from up north, from New England, whatever he's doing, right? But this is prophetic across a number of religions, what's going on right now. And he's got a black woman from California who went to an HBCU in his ear. And guess what? If supporting Joe Biden and loving and supporting Kamala Harris turns some of the woke folk off, guess what? At least they don't have me running to Washington, D.C. in a damn costume, catching a damn case, diving through doors. And look, I could care less. Guess what? I'm alive. There's no plans for no Democrats to descend on Washington, D.C. and try to overthrow the government. Y'all do that. If that's the policy that you think is going to help you, then hey, have the hell at it. Oh, I'm tired of talking to y'all tonight. I want to get something real special here for you in just a second because I want to lighten it up a little bit, kind of at the end, and I want to get some of your opinions on this. And it's a little bit of a surprise. I'm gonna get it ready for you, but I definitely want to know how y'all feel about this right here. Let's see if I can get it up for us. Hold on one second, because I do want to get some opinions on some things, because I absolutely adore this show, and I absolutely want to hear what you guys think of it, and I want to get your take on it. And then if I have any historians out there, would love to hear from you guys. But I'm gonna put this up, and then I want you guys to tell me, tell me what you think, and then at the end of the show, let's talk about it. How about that? All right. Can y'all see that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord, I got pop-ups. Well, it's okay. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my... Oh. Do I have it? Can y'all see that? How y'all like that? Y'all like Bridgerton? That's what I want to know. I want to know if you guys like Bridgerton. So Bridgerton is set during Queen Charlotte. Remember the Black Queen? No, y'all don't remember the Black Queen. But Bridgerton is set during the period of Queen Charlotte's reign. Queen Charlotte was the other Black woman who was a royal, who married into the British royal family, and who was Black. It is all about love. It is all about relationships. It is a really great show put out by Shonda Rhimes, the noted, wonderful show creator of Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. And of course, some of the major characters in Bridgerton are Black. And it goes back to a time and reaches back into some historical things. Now, this is a spoiler alert. So if you're going to watch Bridgerton and you haven't seen it yet, you need to keep watching me. Put the phone or put the computer down. I want to know if there is historic accuracy in the fact that Queen Charlotte elevated Black people to British nobility. Yes, there is Black British nobility. I don't know any modern day Black nobles. I don't. I've never heard of them. I would posit that they do exist, but I don't know. Look, I'm not that curious about Europe. I'm curious now because they gotta find that. Of course, they had to get beautiful. Woo, Lord have mercy. Good looking leading man somebody said that the leading man in Bridgerton has the power to impregnate all of America. It's like, what? He kind of does, but listen. But it's a good show. Would love to get your take on it. Let's talk about Bridgerton and see if there's any historical accuracy to that. I just wanted to lighten up the mood just a tiny bit because things are crazy. So we're gonna go back here for just 1 second. The Retrumplicans have the U.S. Capitol on lockdown. Do you think that some shit is gonna pop off on Inauguration Day? That's what I want to know. Do you think that some mess is gonna pop off on Inauguration Day? Are you preparing for a siege on Inauguration Day? Because that is a very important question that we all need to be asking ourselves. Do we need to prepare for trouble on Inauguration Day? I'm going to say, Black people, listen. Are you listening now? Listen very carefully. Black people, this message is for Black people. African Americans, this is for Africans. I know that Africans who are citizens here, those of you who are citizens are the real African Americans, but I understand that sometimes you don't hear this through the lens of, oh, I'm Black, let me watch out. Please be prepared for trouble. Please be prepared. What do you hate, April? She must hate Bridgerton. Whatever. We'll make you. They don't like to be treated like Black ones. Listen. Be prepared for trouble. We don't know what's going on out there. These people are crazy. But Black people, be circumspect. Be at the ready. Stay ass in the house. This is not your fight. They done already arrested Grandmaster Jay of the NFAC crew, the not fucking around crew. They messing with our militia. They started messing with our militia just to hand in the darn Capitol siege. Listen, America knows Black people will save her if she is worthy of being saved. Because the world only responds to Black power. You hear me? Do y'all hear me? The world is balanced and at peace when Black people are in charge. We're the stewards of this planet. I don't care what anybody says. We photosynthesize with the sun. Melanin-soaked skin grows more vibrant and more healthy with the rays of the sun. We're not an enemy with the sun. We're not an enemy with the earth. We're at one and at peace with this earth. We're the stewards of this earth. So the world only responds positively to Black power. We do not benefit this planet cowering down, being mealy-mouths, acting like we gotta go along to get along. That's not how this planet is going to thrive. This planet is going to thrive. People are going to live harmoniously when Black people step into their power. Period, point blank. Out of an abundance of love comes an over-tolerance for failure. Black people are a loving people. And as such, we have over-tolerated failure for far too long. We have. It's time to stop. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop running to the other side because you think you're going to be safer. We have the power to change everything. Listen, the most powerful media voice on this earth. Are you listening to me? On this earth is a Black woman. She said she didn't want no more hamburgers, and all the cattlemen in Texas came forward because everybody on planet Earth stopped wanting a hamburger because Oprah Winfrey said so. Listen to me, people. The world only responds to Black power, and they fear it at the same time because they know we're going to tap that ass and get things in order. They know it. We were the original civilized. People of color were the original civilized. They were the savages. So we've got to get our head on our shoulders and step into our power and stop playing small with these people. Stop running to sides with the white folks because you think it's safer over there. No, sir. No sister. No brother. No. Black people are the stewards of this planet. Wake the hell up. Quit putting fake gold teeth in your mouth and twerking. Twerking is not going to save you. Twerking and whopping. Let me take a question. What National Guard, what's that? Wait, where are we at? One National Guard soldier can kill 12 of them before they kill one guardsman. You're taking a country bumpkin against train killers. Game over. Look, I'm Julius. Something else took place that day. You know the reason why we haven't heard from the FBI? Because something else went down that day, y'all. They done planted something. They done stole something. You know, they stole an iPad out of James Clyburn's secret office. Secret office. They stole that. How they find Nancy Pelosi's office? Somebody led them through there. You can't just walk into the Capitol and turn the corner. Oh, there's Nancy. Here's a sign to get me to Nancy Pelosi. Well, we seen a Black woman had a. Did we not? I'm gonna go back to Black Power. Yeah, we saw a Black one. Listen, Meghan Markle got married. It's like, we out of here. I got us. We're gonna start us an IG account. They left. He literally denounced his. Yes, he renounced his crown. He got. Yes, isn't that crazy, y'all? Isn't that crazy? Black woman got a white royal to renounce his crown. We're the most powerful. The world only responds to Black power. So stop cowering down. Stop being afraid. Yes, some of y'all gonna die. Guess what? We all gotta die one day. I don't want to see anybody die before their time, but you know, it's a fact. Ain't but two things Black folks got to do is be Black and die. That's it. That's all I got to do is be Black and die. I don't have a choice in the matter. But what I do have a choice in is how I show up in this world every day. So stay out of that mess and let them people fight in Washington, D.C. This is not our fight. Racism and the systemic racism has always been a fight for white America. They must solve it. They must solve it. And it had to come to this for them to realize, see, they got to solve it because it's in their ancestors' blood and it's in their grandkids' blood and it's in some of the people they done married. Now, we all intermixed. They must atone for what their ancestors did. You got to understand is they must atone for what their ancestors did. We sitting here waiting on reparations. Guess what? We may not get monetary reparations, but when that Saharan African dust came over and flowed over America this past summer, I said, ooh, that's the ancestors blowing off the horn, off the tip of Africa, traveling on that transatlantic route. And it descended over our country like a blanket. Remember that? It just descended. Remember that? Remember the Saharan dust? It was all the way to Texas. It just ascended over this country and unleashed something. Remember there was some months where you couldn't even get on Facebook because half your Black friends was Trump Half your black friends was Kamala and Joe just fighting. Everybody just was sick of each other. I don't want to hear it. People became friends, got unfriended. It was just a battle. It was like literally watching spirits descend upon a crowd of people. We just started fighting. We were like, God, we didn't know what to believe. We didn't know who to believe. We were mad. We were angry. You've been treating us like an abusive girlfriend. Democratic Party. Oh, but Trump. See, we like Trump. Here's the thing: people like Trump. People who like Trump are unhappy personally. People that want to see the destruction of society and the fall of the government are hoping that shit happens so they can finally stop paying bills. They know the bill collectors will stop calling them if shit is fucked up. Dang it. I was trying not to cuss. I'm backsliding. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so, look. These people got to atone. Let them people fight in their chicken suits. I'm just putting that call out there. If there's any Trumpsters watching right now, if you go and do this again, you should wear a chicken suit, like the Philly Fanatic in baseball. Do that. I'd like to see that. You get lots of IG likes. But anyway, they must atone. And this is what they're doing. They're atoning for 465 years of brutality against the original people on this planet. So this is not our fight. Stay ass from out of there. Stay from out of there. You'll be the only one dead and the one with the most charges. See, they're not gonna charge your black ass with unruly conduct and entering a government building. No, they're gonna decide because your mama named you Malik, your middle name is Malik, that you're a Muslim. Then they're gonna charge you with some type of terrorism. Then they're gonna attach it to the Iraqi war. I'm telling you, they throw the book at you. Stay your black ass in the house. I'm serious. Stay in the house. What's this, Margot? Margot, you said people who look like Trump are looking for something to believe in. People who look like Trump listen. White people feel their power and dominance and influence fading. This is the wailing and gnashing of teeth for white America. They're afraid. And a hit dog will holler. You know that. That's a hit dog now. That's definitely a hit dog because they wilding out. Congress is fighting. Everybody's fighting. Listen, look at locally right here in Georgia. You had the mayor of Atlanta fighting with the governor. Have you ever heard of that? The black woman mayor fighting, black Democratic woman mayor fighting with the white Republican governor. They atoning. They losing their minds. Savannah, Georgia, where I live part-time. That city council, they stay getting into it. 6 black, all Democrats. But of the 9 council members, 8 of them are black. 6 women. Or is it 5? But they fighting. The mayor's fighting with them. But listen, the mayor goes on Facebook every day. So don't nobody remember. They fighting, so nobody remembers who the heck is on the city council. This is 400-year prophecy, y'all. On July 4th of 2020, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said in his Criterion speech, America is unraveling. She will atone for her sins. Now that's the Nation of Islam. The Hebrew Israelites, 400 years, we're supposed to be the children of Israel from one of the 12 tribes. 400 years, our captors and the people that mistreated us are going to be judged. And Christianity, you ain't even got to go that far. Christianity, there's a 400-year prophecy. There's about 3-4 books. Everybody is in agreement with that timeline if you're religious. I'm not very religious, but what I'm trying to say is that all the religions is out there like 400 years, 400 years, 400 years, 400 years. Black people, black people, black people, black people. That's us. Look at America. She's losing her mind. We've been rioting for like a year straight, but the entire world has been rioting. We just the last to pop off. France and Europe, they've been fighting. They've been fighting for so long. They got mad and split up. Got a whole divorce. What's going to happen to us? Are you ready, or are you tuned in to Channel Zero? I'm not sure about you. I know that I'm not sure what the hell is going on, yo. I'm not sure what the hell is going on. So thank you. 7 black women and two white women on the council. There's a white lady on council. There's no white lady. I think you meant a man. And no mirrors in 3 of the oh, shots fired. I'm gonna stay out of there. I'm not gonna get involved with that right now. But listen, y'all, I love you. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just grateful that you spent some time with me tonight. Listen, get prepared. Be prepared. Shit is getting real. And I don't know about you. I'm gonna stay strapped, stay locked, stay loaded, because I don't know what the hell is going on. Peace, and until next time.